Hey, Kirsty Jane here. This is so interesting. I just made like a 10-minute video all about the energy of the full moon and how weird stuff happens. And my video just disappeared. It didn't even record. Actually, it did record. It did. I was playing it back and I had it in edits, and I was about to post it, and then it just disappeared out of nowhere. And this tends to happen to me. Um, I don't know what my electromagnetic frequency is doing, but definitely every month at some point or other, um, all my electronics go haywire. It's very, very frustrating. Anyway, the reason I'm here is because I just wanted to share something that would maybe help you on the eve of the full blue moon, which I'm not big into astrology, but I do think there's some nuances, which definitely tend to happen every month, that affect things. And so, for those of you right now that are really struggling with the energy, the empaths, the intuitives, the highly sensitive people, um, yeah, that's me too. Didn't already know that about me. Yeah, there's a lot going on. I've heard from about 5 people today that are just like, Kirsty, what the hell's going on? Like, the energy is nuts. Everyone in my family is going nuts. I'm like, yep, yeah, it's I can definitely relate. I'm going through some stuff myself right now. It's very interesting to observe. It's not fun to go through either. But I just want to share something with you, because this is all about letting go, right? The full moon is where you have to let go. And people often get stuck on, like, well, what does letting go mean? How do you do that? And so I just want to share a little thing about that. So when I say letting go, I'm talking about letting go of the attachment that you have to the feelings of an event or something. So let's think about when you get triggered. If you are highly sensitive, then you will feel everything very, very deeply, and you will overthink because you will keep replaying it in your mind over and over again until you can figure it out. And if we could let go much quicker and not feel those things, it wouldn't be such a painful process for us, right? It's a double edged sword. When you feel very, very deeply, when you feel the good things, it's euphoric. But when you feel the bad things, it feels absolutely life shattering and it feels like you're never going to recover. So I really relate to this a lot. And I'm going through some of this right now. So I'm practicing what I'm preaching. That's why I'm sharing it, because this is a really good thing to do right now in the full moon. Sorry, my hair. It's really bugging me. Yeah, so what is it? How do you let go? Well, here's the thing. It's a pattern. So when you have a thought will either pop into your mind, it will just appear based on something that you are experiencing with your senses. You will see, hear, feel, experience something, and a thought will pop into your mind. And based on your belief about that thought will determine whether you have a good feeling or a bad feeling. And based on that feeling, you will then emote or have a reaction to that. And that action turns into a behavior, which then creates a reaction from the people around you, the circumstances around you. So you are ultimately responsible for what you put out. And that comes from the thoughts in your head. And where we get stuck is when we don't question our thoughts. We just jump straight from feeling to action, which then creates a reaction in everyone else, right? So you know what that is. So when you get triggered, somebody says or does something that really bothers you, and you react. You either shout or you cry or you run away or you shut down. That's what being triggered is, right? It's a feeling of overwhelm. Things get too much and you just react without any thought. And so this is what I talk about letting go. If you didn't resonate with the thing that was happening outside of you, you would not have a reaction inside of you. So, as a really simple example, I could give you a couple of examples. It might be that I say, "Hey, do you want to go out for lunch with me tomorrow?" And you say, "No, I can't." Now, how do I react to that? Because I'm hearing the word no. I'm inviting somebody out and I'm hearing the word no. which I could take massively as rejection and go, oh my God, you don't want to go out with me because you don't like me. You're the fifth person in a row who said no. Why does no one want to go out with me? What am I making it mean? Because what's going on in my head is I'm telling myself a story. I'm making that no mean something, right? So it could be, see, just another person that doesn't like me. I knew it. I'm an idiot, or I'm too ugly. I'm too fat. I'm too stupid. I'm too tall. Like nobody wants to go out with me. I'm so lonely. I'm never going to find anyone. You see where I'm going with this? And that would instigate. It feels horrible. It's terrifying. I lose all my confidence. And so that would make me want to run away and just go, that's it. I don't care. I'm not asking you ever again. And I storm off. Right. Sorry. My hair is really bothering me. It's itching my face. So when I go from feeling to action, now you got a very triggered person in front of you, right? Um, because I'm not questioning anything. I'm not questioning the belief I have. The belief I have is so strong that it makes me react. So when we're triggered, we have to question our beliefs. Like, is it true? Because if I don't have that fear of the word no, I'm just going to say, okay, no worries, maybe another time. Or how about the day after tomorrow? How about coffee instead? I'm not going to worry. I'm going to have full confidence because I don't have a belief in my head that I'm not good enough. But you might have that if you've been rejected a lot of times in your life, or you might have that if you're feeling really, really lonely and you really want to ask someone to hang out with you and they say no, you're going to take it personally. So the way we react is all about us. When we're triggered, it's about us. When we react, it's about us. And when we keep doing that in our life, because we are highly sensitive, because we overthink and we have so many beliefs about so many things, it's on us to question if our beliefs are correct and true. And if we don't stick around long enough to talk to someone and ask them what they meant, or does that mean it's because you don't like me? Does that mean you don't ever want to go out with me? Or it just means that you don't want to go out with me tomorrow? Or does it mean that you can't go out with me, not that you don't want to go out with me? You see what we do? We're so complicated as humans. So I really, really want you to give that some thought about what is it that you make things mean, right? When somebody makes a mistake, do you get really irritated with them? You get mad, like, oh, like in your head, you're like, you stupid idiot. What did you do that for? What are you making that mean? Why are you making them an idiot? Is that because you make yourself an idiot when you do things wrong? Or is it because you look at other people and judge them based on the fact that they can't get their shit together? Like, what do you make it mean? So, who are you being when you make things mean things like that? So, if you're always upset and always getting frustrated and running away from situations, the whole idea of letting go is to take a deep breath and to start questioning what you're making things mean. All the stuff that's bothering you right now is probably coming to a head just based on the energy. We've been talking about this the last couple of days. Everybody is being triggered into resolving the things that have really triggered them since childhood. We have a set of beliefs in our brain that makes us think things and believe things to be true, and we've never updated our software. We have never questioned those beliefs. You all agree that we should update the software on our phone or our computers in order that we can, continue to use them because technology changes. Our lives change, but we're a bunch of adults walking around with 5-year-old, 17-year-old, 20-year-old beliefs in our head, thinking that things are still the same way, and they're not. So, bottom line, if you are a highly sensitive person or a reactive person, an angry person, an overreactive person, over emotional person, it's because you have a set of beliefs in your head that you react to every time they're challenged. And it's on you to question those beliefs and let them go or change them or work through them. And that's the work for you to do. That's how you let go. Because when your emotions don't rule you, you can actually function normally and feel like the world is a good place instead of thinking the world is a horrible, scary, awful place that's out to get you. So it's all up to you. Anyway, enjoy the full moon. If you have any questions about this, let me know. I have a class coming up in the next couple of weeks. I will be putting out details for that. So follow me to get those details, or just write in the comments that you would like to be interested in having that stuff sent to you. And again, if you've got any questions, comments, feedback on anything I just talked about, I would love to have a conversation. Stick it down below. Thanks for listening. Have a great weekend.